Good morning to all you lovely peoples. How are we all doing on this lovely Friday? Hopefully looking forward to a great weekend, eh? A few things to go into today. Tomorrow's match, away to Wolves. There's a couple of other things floating about. Need a little discussion on maybe your view. First of all, like this blinking video, all right? Subscribe, comment, help yourselves. Don't cost a penny. Go on, press it. Anyway, straight on to business. How are we all feeling after Tuesday? Feeling a bit calmer, a bit happier now after a few days, or are you still peeved off with the events that unfolded against Arsenal in the Carabao Cup? With me, I'm still scratching my head. I'm still miffed and pissed off, but that's to be expected. People say move on. Well, you can to a certain degree, but it still leaves a bit of a stain, doesn't it? You know, you're still allowed to be annoyed, frustrated, angry, whatever way you want to put it. And I still am to a certain degree because I love my football team. But how are you guys? How are you feeling? How have you taken it this week? Couldn't you care less? Are you one of the toxic positives? It's like, oh yeah, but we're proud of losing. Let me know. But let's get on to it. Me, and I think quite a lot of other Chelsea supporters, and I think supporters in general of their football clubs, are happy that the transfer window shut. The relief, especially with us, with all the PR, all the lies, all the nonsense, all the skullduggery, all the shenanigans that go on within our club. I'm extremely relieved. It's over, the January transfer window. We all knew, well, anyone with any sense knew that we weren't going to get anyone, and we didn't. What a surprise. But lo and behold, you know, before we've even taken in a couple of breaths, there's already talk about the summer. Chelsea are looking to buy a defender, midfielder, an attacking option, i.e. striker, whatever. Don't even start thinking about it yet because it's just going to twist your melon, innit? Why so early? It's just nonsense. Don't listen to it. It's months off. It's, as Eunice has been putting it, they're just dangling that crappy carrot in front of you again, and some of you are still following it to want to take a bite of this nonsense. And it is nonsense. They're saying there's £84 million in the kitty from the Club World Cup. There's also £80 million in the kitty for qualifying for the last 16. And this is the bit that gets me. Chelsea have assets available to offload. Not players, not human beings. Assets. So it's money. That's money talk, isn't it? When you call something an asset, it's something that can make you money, something that can make you a profit. Assets available. That's how it's worded in the media. So just proves the fact what I've been saying and many others have been saying. They're just assets. So can you believe they're going for a defender, midfielder, striker? Even if it is true. It could possibly be true. But if it is true, what's the chances that we're going to be 18, 19, 20, 21-year-olds? More kids. More kids that can come on the profit conveyor belt 3 years down the line, sell for a profit, raise the market value, pass them on. That's all it's going to be. So believe this nonsense. But it's already, you know, we haven't even been for a wee or a poo. We haven't even farted. And they're coming out with more news about the next transfer window. Again, don't take a bite of that carrot. Like I always say, don't believe anything until someone's signing on the dotted line and holding up a shirt. Until then, just believe everything is a smokescreen, it's PR nonsense, it's rubbish. So don't get excited, even if it is. It's going to be kids, profit. So there you go with that. what was it? Something else I was going to say. There was something about the media have come out with, and they listen to this. The fact they are prepared, Chelsea, the owners, to do business during January, were we, is a strong indication of where the club stand financially. Really? Come on, you've got to have a giggle at that. And yeah, they having a bubble bath or what? What business? What business were they doing? It's just talk. Just words, nonsense, lies, PR rubbish, fabrication. Just more words to make them look good at that time, to appease the supporters, to keep the supporters calm, to keep all you delusionals happy, those that still believe in everything they say and do and support the process. So they had no intention of doing any business, just covering themselves. That's all they're doing. It's just all rubbish. So again, and a strong indication where the club stands financially. Okay, let me put it to you. Is being 1.2 billion plus in a strong financial position? Is it? Wasting almost 2 billion on players. Now got restrictions with UEFA in terms of buying and selling and stuff like that. I mean, having to sell to buy. Does that mean we are in a strong position financially? Work your mind around that. Take your time. Take a breath. And what answer have you come to? We're not in a strong financial. Oh, we've got £84 million for this and 80 for that. Really? Okay. What's paying off the 2 billion in debt? Or 1.2 billion plus interest, plus other monies that have been spent out of the club's account, not their pockets, out of the club's account. So again, that's around about 2 billion. So really, we're in a financial happy state, are we? Absolutely mental. So that's that. That's the first bits of rubbish we've had to put up with. This going for players in the summer and all that. Again, carrot dangling. Take a bite if you want. Change your diet. Go for some broccoli instead for a minute, will you? Let's go on to the next thing. Liam Rosenior was questioned about his first 11, his best 11. Now, apparently he doesn't know or wants a first 11. This is what he said. I don't think having a best 11 is the way to go. Have you ever heard such nonsense in the history of football? Surely every gaffer out there has an idea of their best or first 11. Now, coming out with nonsense like that, do you think it's just another indication of going along with the owner's policy of rotation? Just covering what they want with his words and his nonsense words. Rotation policy of everyone gets minutes, so it can raise all the players' market value for profit down the line. Happy pockets. What is it? It's happy bank accounts, happy investors, isn't it? Why wouldn't you have a best or first 11 to go with? It's not about keeping the whole squad happy. You play your best, don't you? Surely you play your best. As and when fit, you play your best. That's how you win. Gives you more chance of winning. But rotating just disrupts the flow of the team. But they don't think about the football side. The disruption within the team, chopping and changing, doesn't matter. All that matters is player A, player B, player C, X, Y, Z, whatever. They all get a turn to raise their policy. So the words Rosenior's come out with just complements what the owners actually want. So nonsense, mate. You've just proved, Rosenior, you are a puppet, a yes man. You're the cleaner, mate. You're the janitor. You go round doing what you're told, cleaning up their mess and making it look all nice and tidy in front of the eyes of the supporters. Well, your cleaning's not very good, mate, because they're just stomping through your corridors with dog crap on their boots constantly. So you're going to be forever cleaning up their rubbish, forever being their yes man puppet. You're under orders, son. We know that. You're under Blueco's Clear Lake's orders. You're under the director's orders. You are under AI and data. Even a computer system comes before you, mate. So just stop reading from their script, please, to cover their process ideas. It just does not work. All right. It's just freaking mental. It really is freaking mental. You guys out there that still believe in all this nonsense, please go to Specsavers, get your eyes tested. All right. They also do hearing tests at Specsavers as well. So get your ears sorted and all, because what you're listening to obviously ain't registering properly in your brains, is it? Just absolute wrong-uns, really. So that's that. I mean, if you want to believe all this hype already about the summer, fair enough. If you want to believe about our financial position and how strong it is and blah, blah, then please believe it, you know. Just don't support Chelsea, please, because it's fans like you are letting this destruction of our club happen. You're allowing it to continue. You're allowing these cancerous owners and such get away with their crazy ideals. Their crazy ideas, their crazy process. Well, to them it's not crazy because they're going to be coining it, you know. And it's the club as a whole that's going to pay for it. Whilst they fill their pockets, whilst they fill their investors' pockets, the club will suffer. And we're in the mud, we're in the gutter, we're in the bin, we're in the sewer. We're about that far away from dropping into hell itself. Once we're in hell, there's no coming back. And then all you flip-flops, all you toxic positives will then start crying, and we're just going to say, well, we told you so. I'm not going to hand you a box of tissues to wipe your eyes because all of a sudden you realise the truth and you start crying. I'm not going to hand you that box of tissues. In fact, you've used up all your tissues by giving it loads of that. You say waxing lyrical, you've been wanking lyrical, and you've used up all your tissues. All the mess you've created afterwards in supporting this club. So, up yours. Just get out of the club with the owners, please. Let's go on to Saturday's game, tomorrow's game. Away to Wolverhampton Wanderers. Now, apparently, I don't know why Rosenior likes to do his press conference 2 days before. The normal thing is the day before, isn't it? So it's almost fresh just before match day. But 2 days before, a lot can happen. But there we go. He's not normal, is he? He's your gaffer. You want him. You think he's the greatest. You think he's the Messiah. No, he's just a very naughty boy. Very naughty boy for taking on this position, because he's just going to look like a mug himself at the end of it, and as well as just not saving us, because we're not going to get saved. But anyway, let's go on to tomorrow's game. Palmer and Esteval apparently are fit. Fit to start. Fit to play 90 minutes. Question is, will they? Will they both start? In my mind, they should both start. But will they? Because we know what happens at our club with choosing players. It's not, again, Rosenior. He does not choose the players. So seeing them both on the pitch, we will see. But apparently they're both fit to play 90 minutes. Now, if they don't both start, then what's the point in saying they're fit to play 90 minutes? If they're fit to play 90 minutes, they should what? What's the word? Start. That's the one. Yeah, they're well done. Considering the drab affair on Tuesday night, and it was a drab affair. I don't care if you say it was the right way to go for this, that, or the other. At the end, it was still drab when we had to throw the kitchen sink. Apparently, we threw the kitchen sink. That's what Rosinia said. We threw the kitchen sink at them in the last 10, 15 minutes. What was it? A kitchen sink from a doll's house. A tiny little one like that. Didn't even throw a fart. Did they? Did nothing. So don't give me through the kitchen sink. If that's throwing the kitchen sink, mate, what sort of house are you living in? Some studio flat in the gutter? Is that what you're doing? Shut up, Rosinia, please. Stop trying to please the owners with this rubbish that comes out your mouth. All right? Stop speaking what you've been programmed to speak. Anyone that knows football knows we did not throw the kitchen sink. So behave yourself. Stop talking tosh, mate. You make yourself look like a mug. So, yeah, they should play. I mean, it's not Arsenal, it's Wolves, bottom of the Premier League. So again, play both Ktbffff and Palmer. We will see, won't we? James and Neto, apparently in contention to be chosen. In contention. What do I think? Really? What a surprise. Laugh out loud. What a surprise that they're back in contention to be in the squad and even in the starting lineup. What was I saying midweek? They're all about rubbish. Needed a rest in a game like that against Arsenal. Don't think Reece James needed a rest, did he? Neto taking a knock, failing a medical. Whatever. More lies, just to suit yourselves. Nothing wrong with either of them. Nothing wrong with either of them. So apparently, they're in contention. But it wouldn't also surprise me if they don't get picked, just to cover up their original lies, just to back up their original lies. Oh, look, they've missed the second game. So we told you they needed a rest and a player got injured. So they're not playing again, so it must be true. I know your clever tricks, but if they are ready to play, then it just proves that midweek was nonsense. Nonsense, like I stated. So either way, they're going to try and cover themselves some way. There's going to be some sort of lies to back themselves up. But there you go. I mean, the fact that they weren't picked, again, just proves they've got no interest in winning the tournament. Now, I've heard a whisper that the prize money for winning the Carabao Cup is £100,000, 100 grand, and 50 grand going to the runners-up. So it's not about the prestige of just lifting a trophy, is it? It's the fact that 100 grand is pocket change to these guys, and it's just not worth their time. Of course, they don't want to win it. The money's not there. It's not like it's a big financial boost, is it? For them and their investors. 100 grand? That's like a penny to me and you. But, you know, of course, they're not going to play certain players. They're going to throw other players in there just to raise market value. They don't really want to play in there. They want to concentrate on getting top four. Not winning the Premier League, just getting top four. Okay? So, there you go. Some of you guys really need to open your eyes to the shenanigans, the dodgy decisions, the lies, all the rubbish going on behind the scenes. But just stop being blind, ignorant and delusional. Wake up. And some of you people just want to shut it all off and pretend it isn't happening. You're frightened of the truth. You can't handle the truth. You can't, some of you. You don't want to be honest with yourselves. You rather stick your head in the sand, believe nothing's there, and just want it all to go away. And it's not going to go away. Take your head out that sand. Face the truth. Face the reality. It's all utter nonsense. So, that's that. Again, so Ktbffff, Palmer, both available to play 90 minutes. We'll see. I hope so. Really hope so. As far as I'm concerned, I've got my team, what I would choose, what I would like to play as a fan. Not what I think will get chosen, because nobody knows what the AI and the data are going to spit out the computer system, do they? Not going to be Leon Rosenia. He's going to make out he's picked this player and that player and make excuses and reasons for this decision and that decision. It's not his decision. Doesn't make any decisions. Might have a little bit input, a little bit of say. But decisions, the final decisions, they're not his. Okay? I think he's there sometimes just as a minor advisor. And that's about it. And they go, yeah, no, whatever. It's their decision. Or the computer. That computer says no. So, attacking lineup for me, it's Wolves, for goodness sakes. Yeah, you can't take any Premier League lightly. I know that. You know that. Everybody knows that. But they are the lowest of the low right now, aren't they? Sitting rock bottom of the Premier League. So, don't go defensive. Please, don't go out there like you did against Arsenal. Don't even go out there half like you did against Arsenal. Go for the jugular. There's been a few games we've had there recently where we bagged a few goals. 6-2 in the league last year. Was it 4-3 earlier in the Carabao Cup? I think there was another we scored 5 on another occasion there not too long ago. So, I mean, if Tomori can score blinders there, surely anyone can score, can't they? So let's go there. Let's not go there to suit them. Let's not have tactics to compete against them. Let's go out there and play what suits us. Okay? Let's make them worry about what they've got to do. Okay? Let's not go there worrying about what they're going to do. Make them play to us, not us to them. So I don't want any nonsense. I don't want any silly rotational crap. Don't rotate the team ridiculously. Bring Neto in. Bring James back in. And stuff like that. But I don't want to see wholesale changes again, because the wholesale changes completely disrupts the side. This is why you need a first 11. Leon Rosenia, stop talking rubbish. Talk what you really feel, mate. Don't read from the script. Tell us what you really feel. Everyone has a first 11 in mind. So don't give us that nonsense. Please play the strongest 11 available. All right? Not what suits the rotation market value system. So, what am I going to go for? My team. Sanchez in goal. All right? Reece James returns from his rest. Okay? Right back. I don't want to see Hato on the left. I want to see Cucurella. All right? I think he had quite an all right game against Arsenal. But he's the best option we got at left back anyway by a million miles. So it's got to be Cucurella, right? You want to get top 4, Blueco? You want to get your top 4? Stop the rotation, play your best team, yeah? Because right now we're not going to get it, are we? So are you sort of stuck in a quandary there? So, Sanchez in goal. James right back. Cucurella left back. In the middle, again, don't chop and change the CBs. The CBs need to play consistently together. And the best 2, even though not world class, they are our best 2, and the best 2 that play well with each other, Fofana and Trev. Right, I would actually go for a little bit of difference in midfield than what I normally do. Normally I'll have Caicedo and Santos in front of the back 4. Because I want us to go for their jugular, because I want us to go there and make a statement, especially after Tuesday's performance, right? I want us to go more attacking. So this one, because it's Wolves and not Arsenal, it's not Manchester City, it's not Liverpool, Aston Villa or anyone, it's Wolves. Right, Caicedo, and I'll put Enzo next to him. Okay, and these reasons why I would do this, to fit other players in. So Caicedo and Enzo in the middle. Just in front of them, Cole Palmer. Start Cole Palmer and stick him just in front of Caicedo and Enzo. All right. Out on the right, young Ktbffh. All right, don't want any nonsense, any jet lag rubbish and all this. Right, he's good enough to come on for half an hour against Arsenal. He's good enough to start, and you've already stated they're both fit enough to play 90 minutes. Ktbffh on the right. I would bring Neto back, put him on the left. Okay, and the reason why I'd have him on the left is because Garnacho is absolutely poo. And Gittins is injured, even though he's poo himself. So, yeah, I'd have Garnacho on the bench, Neto on the left. And up front, please, please, please do not bring in Delap. The bloke is a statue. He's a hod carrier. Anyone that knows building and labouring knows what hod carriers are. He's a cement mixer. And he's playing badly. He's just a bulldozer that wants to attack people with his shoulder barges and stuff. He needs to be on the bench. It needs to be João Pedro. So that's Sanchez, James, Cucurella, Caicedo, Enzo, Ktbffh, Palmer, Neto and João Pedro. That's as simple as that. My prediction, I don't think we'll keep a clean sheet. I think it'll be Wolverhampton Wanderers 1. Chelsea Football Club 3. That's what I want. That's what I reckon. You guys, you tell me who you would like to play, what your lineups would be, what your predictions are. Feel free to comment. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. All right. So any of that nonsense that I've spoken about today, comment about that. What do you think about these transfers in the summer already? What do you think about the strong sort of position our club is in financially and all that? Rosinia's comments about not having a first 11, doesn't think it's the right way to go. Rubbish. Absolute nonsense. Again, what your lineups are going to be. Anything I've missed and you want to discuss, have a chatter down below. All right, let's all have a bit of a chin wag. I love a chin wag. I love your comments. Let's do our bit. Like and subscribe. So, Chelsea, for me, win 3-1 tomorrow. Be nice if you win 5-0, 6-0, 8-0, but it ain't going to happen, is it? But just don't go there all negative. Go there with energy. Go there with a will to win. And go there and win. Carabao Cup's gone now. That's shameful. Make up for it, because that was a disaster on Tuesday. I don't care what anyone says, and it was nothing to be proud of. All right. Don't listen to any of the nonsense that comes out in the meantime in the media. All the they're all having a frenzy with their brown envelopes. Mr. Posty, Royal Mail, extremely busy posting all these brown envelopes out to the media and to some content creators on YouTube, just to blindside you all, just to mug you all off, you know, pulling the wool over your eyes with the nonsense. Don't believe anything until it's concrete. It's there in your face. All right, do yourselves a favour. Right, have a good day. Might be back with a short somewhere in the meantime. But until then, have yourself a wonderful Friday. Stay safe. Be good. Be happy. All right. Up the Chelsea. Keep the blue flag flying high. Blueco, Clear Lake, always out. Always. And love. Peace. Speak laters.